This week was a stressful one. I don't know what you think, but this week was especially tough. Going through a lot of work stress and trying to make sure your career is on track can be stifling to the rest of your life and work-life balance. The one thing I would say that really screws up your weight loss challenge or your weight loss goals is stress. High stress, being overwhelmed, or just having a ton of anxiety is going to kill anything that you have gained maybe the week prior or before that and into the new week, because it does go to the tummy, it goes to your well-being, your mental stability, and if you're not getting enough sleep, as you know, in your sleep, you are fasting automatically. And that is when you tend to wake up and you see a flatter stomach and you see that you have been fasting enough, so you're burning the fat the longer you sleep and when you have quality sleep. We have to get to the root of the problem. We know there is a lot of PTSD going on. Most of the world is experiencing that, whether you realize it or not. Although there are things that we can do to get to the root of things and to focus on how we can get back on track so we can get back healthy and be in the optimum level. It is possible. I didn't say it was going to be easy, but it's definitely possible. So this past week, I really hadn't had enough time to edit and think over what I was going to do for this week when eating my meal plan. As you are aware, I have been eating whole food plant-based about 90% of the time, meaning usually it's Monday through Friday, although I am now tapering off the fun that I've been having over the weekends. I tend to get off track and I eat a little too much animal meat than I had really was committed to not doing before. And that's okay, it's just that I notice that the weight is stagnated or it tends to tick up just a little bit. And then you're on this merry-go-round. And then, of course, snacking on processed food. So I've done that as well. But I thought that Monday through Thursday at least, I was strictly doing OMAD, plant-based, and keeping the starch a little bit low, but also keeping protein up and also good fats, right, with my avocados. So that seemed to work, and losing about a pound a day, which hence I was having a 5-pound loss a couple of weeks ago. Now this week I'm noticing that the weight starts to tick back up again, and maintenance is key. We need to learn how to maintain our weight. I was talking to one of the viewers via email, and she had mentioned that maintenance is more important to her than just losing the weight. Very interested in how you can do that, because she knows and I know and you all know that maintenance can be more difficult than actually just going through the weight loss path. How do we stay there? It all comes back to that one thing, once again, controlling the stress management. I don't care what you think you might have to do, but maybe you have to do something different than you've done before. Maybe it's going to counseling. Maybe there's something bothering you that is in your subconscious that you don't even realize is bothering you. Maybe you realize that your mood changes are hormonal, and maybe you need to see a naturopath and find out what's happening there. Get your blood work done. Have you done that? If you're not starting from an informed foundation, which is finding out what's going on internally from a physical standpoint, and of course, hormones affects our mental and our emotional well-being, right? So if our moods are swinging up and down and becoming a roller coaster ride, then how do you think you're going to lose weight? It's a vicious cycle. I know. It really is a vicious cycle, but it doesn't have to be. And I think that we can stabilize ourselves once we stabilize our relationships, our relationship with God, not just man, but God, very important, and stabilizing our career paths, stabilizing our environment in general. So take one thing, I challenge you, like I'm challenging myself. Take one thing that you can change in your life. That's realistic, of course. And I bet you find out that the weight will start to release. Because whatever's going on with us that we can't seem to get to the next step or break that plateau, it's something that might be emotionally tied to it, and your body will not let go of the extra fat. Try it out. I think it's something that we all can do, and hey, what do we have to lose, right? Except for the weight, and gain optimum health. I thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't, and give me a thumbs up. It really does help the channel grow. And if you are looking for me in real time, usually I'm in and out of Instagram. You can reach me at Reggi Edit and see what I'm up to. Now, I haven't been posting as much this past week or two. It's just that, again, we got to check in with ourselves, right? Care for the caregiver, right? Because you're worth it. I have to keep searching for the perfect bite and balance. And I hope you do too. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.